G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's psychic cowgirl here at Sunday Creek, coming at you. It's afternoon here, so we've had a little bit of rain, which has been great. And looking outside now, we're getting all the green that's all over the hills, which has been so nice because it's been dry and yellow for a very long time. So we feel really blessed that we've got green and we've got rain. So our tanks are getting full and so are our dams. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you've all had a wonderful week. I can't believe we're June, the second half of the year starting in a few weeks, which is pretty amazing. I have to say energetically, just from my perspective, I feel like things are rolling along for people at the moment, and there's been a lot of people stepping up into new things, which can often be new jobs or new movement of places that they've changed direction or heading in a different direction. And for a lot of those, I can really feel the energy being that we're really now starting to take a hold and get our groove in. So it's a pretty great place to be. And there's a lot of people that I have connected with this year that are now really stepping into that power. So they've utilised that guidance to step into their personal power, and they're really seeing great results. And I'm just so excited. I really get excited when I check my inbox and email and I'm getting responses from people that I have done readings for that are saying, yay, I'm pregnant, or yay, I've moved house, or I'm in a new job, or, I've got these opportunities that have come up. So it's really exciting. And, if you are a little bit slow to do this, or you've really struggled this first half of the year, just remember there's still, that energy around this year to really bring up some change. So even if you're a little bit stumbling still or just not quite sure, just don't forget to ask for that guidance. Ask, spirit around you, ask for your guides and those that are going to come in and give you that guidance, and just make sure you're really looking around for it. So there's no point, they can't give you the guidance. Well, they can give you the guidance, but if you don't notice it, then you're going to miss out. So, this is your reminder. So look for the signs. When you see something over and over, it is a sure sign, and we all get them. There's not anyone that's more exclusive to signs than anybody else. We all get given them, but it's what we do with them that counts. So if you're feeling like you want to change things up and you want to get, I suppose, not out of a situation, but maybe you're feeling a bit stuck, change things up. I'm really feeling the pull to be a little bit more disconnected to the hype of even just social media. I now monitor my time so that I'm not wasting time on it, because I was wasting time on it. Checking emails, I'm doing that, twice a day, not 20 times, because we just become so geared to, I better check my email. I've got 5 minutes, instead of saying, I've got 5 minutes, I'm going to take a breather and I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to do something constructive with my time. So, be aware of that. If you're feeling stuck and there's one little thing you can change, is just be aware of what you do with your time and make sure that every moment counts, because, as we all know, we don't know how long we're here for, none of us, and we need to make the most of it and utilise each day and make the most of the opportunities and step outside your comfort zone. That's been a really big thing, and I know for me personally, the most profound things I've done is actually stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing things that really scared me. So, and I think we all, I'm just checking my little thing here in case I get a message. I think we all need to remember that nothing exciting comes from staying within your comfort zone. But sometimes we have to say yes to opportunities or just situations that make us uncomfortable. So that's your reminder. Be present and make the most of, taking up opportunities that scare you or things that are outside of your comfort zone. And, you know, it can be as simple as just doing something differently. You know, we're very much creatures of habit, and that's, you know, how we like to roll. So if we want to change things up, just flip it around. Do something different. If you want to connect with somebody in spirit and you're really struggling with the message, again, do something different. Get outside if you're trying to connect with them inside. Get in the car if you normally try and connect with them in the house. Do something different and it will happen. Trust me. Okay, my first caller. I've got Tonia in Desert Hot Springs, California. That sounds really hot. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for calling me. I really appreciate that.
Oh, my pleasure. And another Tonia. I like it.
I'm sorry?
That's pretty cool. And you're another Tonia, so that's pretty cool, isn't it?
No, my name is Danielle. My name is Danielle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's trying to trick me.
Maybe, yeah. I heard him say he was going to connect me to Tonia, so maybe he just misunderstood. But my name is Danielle.
Danielle, great. Thanks, Danielle. That's cool. He's keeping me on my toes. That's what he's doing. Awesome. All right. Did you want me to focus on something specific, Danielle, or are you happy for me just to tune in?
Yeah, I think I'm just happy you just doing a reading, just catching my vibe. And so maybe you can give me a little confirmation.
Yep, perfect. You're quite spiritual, and I really get a strong connection that that your psychic antennas are very well activated. So I'm not sure whether you're doing something spiritual, but if you're not, you need to be.
Oh, wow.
So you've got a unique gift there, and I feel like you're aware of that, and there's something around, there's a bit of a lineage, so it's like it comes down from ancestors, you know, before you, and this is what has guided you. And I feel like there's an element to you that is divinely guided, and it's almost like you just know where you need to be and what needs to happen. And right at this point in time, I'm a little bit like, because you're normally in a state of going, yep, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I know where I'm going. Whereas at the moment, there's something that's thrown you off. So it's almost like I've had a few seeds of doubt in trusting that I'm on the right path or that I'm doing the right thing. And it's only because there's been a big shift for you, and it's like energetically I'm feeling a bit thrown off track.
Wow.
So it's
keep going.
Yeah. So it's
keep
a little
going.
bit. Yeah. So it's like I want to say with what Spirit's showing me is you're on the right track, but there's been this. You've been thrown a few curveballs, and it's really made you go, whoa, hang on a minute, what is going on here? But I have to say, from what they're showing me, it's actually these curveballs are for your highest good. So it's like they're not massive, they're just minor things, but they're actually pushing you to a direction that maybe you either haven't thought of before or something that you haven't considered. And it's going to be where the gold is for you.
Wow.
Right? So, yeah, so I feel like it's almost like I'm going along the track and I'm going, yep, this is, you know, it feels right, everything's going good, but there's been a couple of things where you've gone, oh, my God, what am I doing? But it's like, don't worry about it, because it's not, they're only temporary. It's like what they're showing me, it's like I'm heading down the track and I've just got to go around these. It's almost like I've just got a couple of obstacles that I need to go around, but I'm not going to give them too much consideration. I'm just going to pick up my bag of tricks and just keep going.
Wow, that is crazy. That is nuts that you just said all of that to me. Okay.
All right, so you know what I'm talking about, because it's like they're giving it to me in this kind of cryptic, you know, like I'm getting analogies of things. So it's like, I always trust when Spirit give me that. It's like, right, I just have to share it and you'll know where that fits.
Right. Okay. All right.
And also,
wow.
But it's like, don't be put off, because you are right, and that was sort of the strongest message there, is that intuitively but you've been thrown off a bit, and it's almost like, I just want to say to you, don't worry about that.
Okay.
There's also something around with your connection. There's things that have shifted a little bit, so you're getting your insights a little bit differently. And sometimes I find when that happens, it can be a different guide that steps in for us, and we're getting signs differently to how we're used to it. So we feel a little bit like, hang on a minute, that feels different. Things are changing up. So I just want to say to you, not to worry about it, but just be aware of it, and you will iron out, what you need to within that.
Right. So I look every day, every morning, and every night. Every day and every night, I look at the clock at 7:11, and that's my birthday.
Yep.
Is that any significance to me? Yes. Every morning and every night, without fail, I look at this clock. And any clock, it could be my phone, I could be at work, I could be anywhere, and I always catch the clock at 7:11.
Okay, so that is your birthday.
Yes.
To me, looking at that, and just as soon as you said that, I'm getting, this is a beginning. It's almost like that's your sign. This is your rebirth. This is you. It's almost like I'm being born again. Okay, so it's like I'm on to the second phase. And, sometimes we often hear that. We'll get to that first chapter or that first phase. It's like you stepping into your second phase, and that's why they're giving you that sign. Spirit is connecting with those numbers to you, because there's that link to birth. There's that link to where you started, and it's like, I'm starting again, but it's like I'm new, and I'm like, to me, born again is like rebirth. It's still who you are, but you're coming. Life is changing around you, and you are rebirthing to be able to keep in stride with that.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel for you, it is on the right track. It is saying to you, you're right where you need to be, and let's embrace this, because it's new, and often in the spiritual realm you'll find that when we have, I call it a little bit like a changing of the guard. So sometimes when our guides move around, so we will have a new guide step in for a different phase of our life. And for you, I feel that's relevant. This next, this I want to say Danielle Mark II, like we're on to the next. There's been a massive big shift, and that has happened for a reason, ready for you to really step up into this.
Okay.
So don't doubt, you are on the right track, and don't also with that, the message was to don't be influenced by others. Do what fits for you.
You said do what speaks to me?
Yeah, do what works for you. Sometimes we can be influenced by other people, or people want to give you their spin on it. I feel for you, it's really important that you honour you. Right.
I agree. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. Just doing what's right for me. I do so much for others. I'm a Cancer woman, so I naturally nurture and want to just take care of everybody before I take care of myself. And I'm at the point in my life where it's time to take care of me,
Yeah. And so you've come to that realization, and that makes sense with the rebirthing, because now, you're bigger and better than ever. So it's like now we're really stepping into personal power, because you've done all the giving out. And I also feel like everyone else is right. So it's like it's a perfect time for you to step up, because you don't need to worry. Everyone's sort of on their path and journey. There's not many there that you have to really pour a lot of energy into.
Wow. There's my confirmation. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's so crazy. Perfect. Oh my gosh.
I love it. I so love the way spirit works like that. And, you're divinely guided and you just, the spiritual side isn't external to you, it's within you. So you'll always be guided well.
Yeah, well, thank you.
My pleasure. Been lovely to connect with you. Thank you so much for sharing the page and sharing all the psychics and that on all of our shows. You know, we really value those that help us promote what we do so we can connect with as many as we can. So thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. What a blessing.
My pleasure. Yes, for me too. Thank you.
Okay, you have a great evening.
You too. Take care. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Going on to my next caller, Valerie in Mexico. Valerie, how are you?
Hi. Good. Can you hear me? They said I had back connection.
I can just, there's a little bit of an echo with connecting with you, but I'm going to work on that. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for calling.
No worries at all, my dear. Now, did you want me to focus on an area for you specifically or just tune in? What do you feel like?
Tune in.
Okay, beautiful. So I think you're my first caller from Mexico. I'm a bit excited. All right, what do they show me? There's something around a shop for you. Do you have a shop or are you looking at getting a shop? Where do I get a shop from that fits? Because I straight away went shop.
I don't know. That would be.
Okay. All right. I'm just connecting with that. That's interesting. Okay. All right. There's something around shifting around what you're doing, Valerie. So I feel like I want to go to almost like there's been a lot of thought on you stepping forward into, I want to go to doing something different to what you have been doing in the past. We're moving through change for you. But I feel like you already know that, so it's like you're already feeling that. I want to also say I've got spirit connecting quite strongly for you, so it's like they're stepping in, and I feel a little bit like my last caller that you're very much spiritually in tune, so you're really well connected, and you get the strong messages through from spirit.
Good. Yes, I am.
Yep, and it's like, and you're very talented with it.
Yes.
Right. So, all right, this is where the shop fits in. I'm like going, okay, so are you working for yourself in the spiritual industry at the moment or yet, I need to ask you?
Apprentice. I was an apprentice.
Okay. And how? Okay, all right. Because there's something, and is your big picture working for yourself or having your own place? Because I feel like I'm working for myself and I've got my own place in regards to you. Are you there? Sorry, did you hear that?
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah. We've got a little bit of a dodgy connection, but I'm just going to keep going with what I'm connecting with, and then we can try and decipher if that fits in. I see you working for yourself, and I see you. Sorry?
Go ahead.
I see you stepping up and doing this for yourself. There's money coming in from, it's almost like, how can I put it? The key to your success is you being the boss, I want to say. So it's like I'm working for myself. I'm directing where I need to be. But I feel like there's an opportunity within that somebody's going to put an offer where you can be doing what you do for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I want to connect with the fact that you intuitively know this, and that is your big picture. Because I see you, and I know you said apprentice or something around that, which to us over here is like training, but it's like I feel like there's not long to go, or it's not a long way down the track that you could have this opportunity to work for yourself.
So it would be my own shop?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why initially
I followed my teacher here to Mexico. I'm American.
Yep.
And we had a place in California, and I stayed for years and don't get paid, and I have to cross the border once a week to bartend and weekends, and I want to figure out, like, what am I not seeing? The opportunities here, of course. What am I not seeing that I can stay here in Mexico full time, because I love it here?
Yeah, well, I was going to say to you, just in with you saying I've moved here for work, it's like Mexico's you. It's like I'm at home there. I'm like, I see success around Mexico. So to me, I feel like that's where you need to be. And if it's at the moment, if you're traveling to and fro, I don't feel that's going to be for long, because I feel like I'm embracing Mexico and I'm like, yeah, I'm loving it there.
Yeah, it's definitely my home, and I'm tired of doing it.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of opportunity here. There's no money. I mean, even Americans are cheap. They are horrible. Because of just how it is, there's opportunity. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, okay. So, because what I see is there's an opportunity for you in what you're doing that is unique, or doing it differently to how everyone else does it. There's an aspect of it that you could focus on that would be more popular. And I feel like it's an area that I'm specialising in, something that is popular, that does have that, needs to be done regularly, so something where people are coming back regularly to get it done.
Yeah. I am not seeing it. I mean, I do ayahuasca ceremonies. I do Los Limpias with eggs. I do readings, and it's just not taking off here.
Okay. So because the line's a little bit up and down, so when you said, so are you working in Mexico, is that what you're saying, and you're traveling from America, or you?
I'll say I'm learning from somebody in Mexico.
Right.
And I live in Mexico, but on the weekends I have to go park for cash.
Yep. So what you're saying is, at the moment in Mexico, you're not getting enough there for you not to have to leave and go somewhere else and get some work to make up for the shortfall.
Right.
Okay. Because, all right. Because as soon as you said Mexico, I'm like, oh, I'm loving Mexico. And I'm like, the vibe there is really good. Why is the clients not coming in Mexico? Hang on. What's going on? There's something there.
People come here to save money. They are very cheap. Like, I'm a bartender. I see what they tip. The Americans are cheap. Mexicans don't have money, and I can't get a work permit here. This is frustrating me, and I got the man of my dreams here. Yeah. And I would like to know, like, how I can stay here full time.
Yeah, there's a way around this. Like, I want to go, like, when you're saying it's all, like, we've got all that it's not happening and things aren't necessarily falling into place. There's something there that will make this fall into place. I don't feel like you have to keep going out of the area to do that. And I know logically, like, what you're saying is people don't have the money, but there's something around tapping into what they really need, and what is almost like you're linking into a necessity for something that they still have to repeat doing. And you've got the regular, like you've got, how can I put this? Like, we've got something on a regular basis, but there's something you're going to expand out on. And I would love you to message me, because our line's so iffy here. I'm on Facebook under Australia's Psychic Cowgirl. I'd love you to message me and delve deeper into this, because there is an answer to staying in Mexico. You are where you need to be. I don't feel like we need to go out of the area. We just need to tweak what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And
Tonia, Tonia what? Tonia what?
Tonia Reeves, but Australia's Psychic Cowgirl. If you look me up, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl is what my page is, and check that out. And I will delve deeper, because there's something here, and I'm just going to get my head around it, but it's hard with the communication. So send me a message, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, and I will respond, and we'll work this one out, because it's an easy one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
We got this. All right. So, okay, I've got to go now, but yeah, please send me a message and we'll delve deeper into this. So for the rest of you guys, stay tuned. All right. Thank you for calling in, Danielle. I'll talk to you. Sorry, Valerie. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for calling in. Really, really appreciate your support and all the feedback and the messages that I get. Thank you so much. We really value you here at A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. Thank you so much. And I will be back here, same time, same place next week. And see you all then. Thank you very much.